Party people, what up, though? What's going on, y'all? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. What up, though? What's good? Look at on my lip. Got some tahini on my lip. I just had a sip of a margarita with a little bit of tahini on the rim. My bad. I ain't got to work tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting my drink on. I ain't got to work tomorrow. Shout out to the holiday, the federal holiday. Juneteenth is tomorrow. I ain't got to work. You know what I'm saying? The bank's closed. Aaron Duncan is closed. I might throw something on the grill. You know what I'm saying? Doing it one time for the one time. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up if you have not. Checking in. We got a good amount of people watching. Mr. Luke Cage, what up, dude? What up? I was off last week. I apologize. I was on daddy duty. I got to tell y'all a story. Not a story, but I just got to let y'all know where I was at the past couple weeks. Mark Burke said, I'm cautiously optimistic about this blueprint. Of course, anything going to seem better than that last blueprint. Calling the poop print is not is a good way to put it. I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. The world wrong camera. There we go. Shake and bake. What up, though? Or shake and bake. My boy Zay. What's good, Zay? What up, though? Mark Burks. What up, though? King Domo. What up, though? Charles Lemon. What up, though? Ben Watts in the building. What up, though? You feel like you was creating a profile on Call of Duty. It do got that vibe, don't it, right? Lucas, what up, though? Ms. Rand, what's good? We will be watching the blueprint here on the channel, live reacting to it. I promise I'm not gonna pause it during the thing. It won't have any ads either because I got YouTube Premium. My YouTube Premium trial is still running, just like part one. My boy Kelvin checking in. What's good, brother? Yeah, I took last week off, bro. Y'all know I got a newborn baby. And wifey went out of town and stuff, and like, so I was on daddy duty full time for the first time, and so I wasn't gonna be able to live stream. I wasn't even gonna do that to y'all because she would have been on here trying to talk more than me. She growing like crazy. She was gonna be trying to talk like me, and I can't be having nobody up in me on my own show. So I had to take a week off. Alan Randall, what up, though? Charles, what up, though? Let me blast out a link on Twitter really quick, and we'll talk about a few things. So I got to talk about some Panthers news. Matt Porter, what's good? Buck Nine, what up, though? Hero Ravenson, what up, though? Is Dunk German bound? Congrats on the baby. I am. I talked with the wife, and it may be the only. If y'all don't see me at no home games, just know the only home game I may go to is gonna be in Germany. A home game, because look, man, it ain't cheap. I've never been to Europe, but it ain't cheap. So I'm excited about the potential of going to the Germany game, the Brian Burns Revenge Bowl or whatever you want to call it. But I'm ready. I've never been, like I said, I've never been to Europe, so it'll be an experience. But if you don't see me at no more home games, it's because I went to Germany. Okay, so I'm putting things in order. Shout out to Hero Raven song too, man. We've been chopping it up on Twitter a little bit, talking about logistics to travel. He sent me a couple nuggets. So I really appreciate the tips. Because I'm definitely looking for any kind of way to get save a couple bucks and still get to the game. Nothing on the Gilmore signing. Haven't heard that. He got options. He waiting out them options. We'll see who blinks first. Zaya UNC, what up, though? Oh yeah, let me send this link out. But we got a couple news topics to talk about. I want to talk about a few things. The Panthers are off, of course, because of the break, 6-week break, right? In between mini camp and training camp. So a couple of things, not a ton of things coming out. I'm working on it. It will probably be out tomorrow. I have my Xavier Legette film breakdown. I know a lot of people are curious about him. Tonight's episode of the Blueprint is supposed to be a little bit more in depth about the draft in general and him as a player. But I will go and give a very extensive film breakdown. It's almost 30 minutes. I'm not gonna lie. It's almost 30 minutes of film breakdown of Xavier Legette, and I promise it's not a ton of me talking. It's probably about 5 minutes of me talking at the most. And a lot of it is just film breakdown. So Very, very thorough, extensive breakdown on Xavier Legette incoming. So make sure you guys tune in for that. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Panthers content, we do it. We do it how we do it. Make sure you guys give the video a thumbs up. We got a good amount of people watching. Eric Ridge, what up, though? So we'll talk about a couple things. So let's start with I just saw that training camp dates have been announced. So training camp dates, reporting dates, excuse me. So the rookies report to Bank of America Stadium, no longer Wofford in Spartanburg. RIP to Panthers training camp in Spartanburg. And then vets come in on July 23rd. So 2 different dates. Of course, they stagger those dates. They'll be not moving in anywhere. They're just going to be reporting meetings. I guess they're going to weigh in probably. I'm sure there'll be a conditioning test at some point as well before they get on the field. And then typically, if they match the same cadence as prior years, the first day of on-the-field workouts will be the 24th. The next day will be the 25th. What they typically do, they take that Friday off, and then Saturday is the big open practice, the back together again Saturday that the NFL does, where typically they would do it at Wofford Stadium instead of the practice field. Everybody and their mama and their kids come. They have all that good stuff. But I don't know what they're going to do this year. We're not at Wofford. Are they going to do that at Bank of America Stadium? And then I heard Nicole Tepper they're talking about doing Fan Fest in South Carolina. But we haven't really got a ton of details. Obviously, the back and forth with the government and the city of Charlotte on this rezoning. I've been talking about it with the stadium being revamped, but also the practice field. I've been reporting on that. It got city council approved the construction of the practice facility and all that stuff yesterday. How much construction work they'll be able to do within a month, because they probably have about a little over a month before training camp starts. We'll see. Word on the street, according to the news reporters, they're just going to be rolling in removable bleachers. I know we saw those pictures. Do I still have those pictures? I do still have those pictures. I know we saw these pictures that they gave us that was like their hopes and dreams of the end product. But this is not going to be done within a month. I mean, clearly, it's not going to be done within a month. So, like I said, what I heard, and they haven't announced it yet officially, is that they're going to have rollaway portable bleachers just out there on the field. I'm sure they'll finish the field portion because I don't think that'll take that long. And they need that. They need 3 fields. They can't have 2 fields because apparently they've been working on 2 fields during OTAs and minicamp. So they can't have 2 fields. They're going to have 3 fields for training camp, especially if you're talking about hosting a joint practice with the New York Jets. 2 teams on 2 fields just seems ridiculous. You're talking about over 180 players plus staff and medical teams, trainers on one field. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So they're going to have to get the 3rd field done at least. Now, like I said, where the bleachers are, how many bleachers are there? Do they actually open up practice? Do they do tickets? We haven't got a ton of details. We haven't. But according to Christy Colbin, they said they look forward to seeing the fans. They say they look forward to seeing the fans. You know what I'm saying? And so they insinuating something. Larry Barino, what up, though? What's up, man? I'm good. They been straight. I'm off tomorrow. It's a good day. Dylan, what's good, bro? What up, though? But we got 10 minutes till Panthers Blueprint drops. Pardon me. But yeah, it's still very, very fluid. I tried to do the math and look back. Father's Day weekend, I guess, or June 15th or whatever. June 15th at this point last year, June 15th, 2023 is when they announced the training camp dates last year. So I would expect something this week at the latest. If they don't announce it this week, I'm going to start getting nervous. Why did my camera go out? Why did my camera go out? I don't understand. If I don't hear something this week about training camp, I don't know what's up with this thing. I think the battery dying. But if I don't hear something about training camp this week, I'm getting nervous. I'm not going to cap to y'all. I'm not even going to front. If I don't hear something this week, I'm going to get nervous. But we'll see. We'll see. But you guys make sure you get a video a thumbs up. We're getting ready to watch Panthers Blueprint ad-free because I got YouTube Premium. I didn't realize how popular YouTube Premium actually was. I mean, you get music. I know some people get music from it too, so like I get it. And them ads do be annoying, bro. Them ads do be annoying. Supposed to get me some new batteries. Bro, I don't. The battery is supposed to be rechargeable. I switched my camera out a few times. I tried to use a different camera, but that one, I don't know what it's doing. But luckily, I have an updated Mac. The desktop camera. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. But here we are. I'm sending out a tweet. I'm sending out a tweet right quick for Blueprint. Part 2 dropping tonight. Tap in. www.youtube.com/@UB Sports Talk. All right. Get an ad blocker. I never get ads on YouTube videos. It's free. I mean, a lot of times, do I have to get an ad blocker on my phone? Because a lot of times I'm watching, Jesus Christ, I'm watching YouTube on my phone. That's the thing. Yeah, I'm watching YouTube on my phone. He said don't work on TV either. Yeah, that's the thing. I rarely watch YouTube on my desktop. Unfortunately. Not unfortunately. I just don't do it. I don't do it. But I will be very, very anxious because y'all know me. I love me some training camp. It's like the Super Bowl for me. It's like the Super Bowl for me in terms of sorry. In terms of just content creation and like everything, I love being out there in my element. It's the closest feeling I get to being a full-time media person. Happy Father's Day. Appreciate it, man. What up, Zay? What up, though? Yeah, I got a desktop. Like I said, this desktop camera is pretty clear. It just looks very, very fuzzy and bubbly. It's weird. It's weird. It made my skin look soft. It made me look like I got a filter on this thing. But I just don't know, man. I'm nervous. I'm nervous about training camp. I'm really am. Makai, what up, though? Stuntman, what up, though? Avera, what up, though? I appreciate you always sharing. Yeah, I don't know, man. They haven't announced it. I have faith. I have faith that it's going to. I have faith that it's going to be open, but it's tough, man. It's tough because you just never know. You never know. And like I said, hearing that the Falcons aren't going to have any open practices. They're only going to have their like version of Fan Fest at their stadium. It made me nervous. I didn't really think that it would be possible that teams would just do that. But the fact that the Falcons aren't going to have fans there for most of it, it's a scary sight. That would be a snag of tremendous proportion. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I'll be devastated. What games I plan on going to? Germany. And shoot, it's going to be tough. Germany may be it. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. So I'm jumping on it. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity for real, in my opinion. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity, so I got to at least try. And like I said, I talked to the wifey. We're going to try to do it. Braden Story, what up, though? It's a clear insight on why we picked some of these guys. Yeah, it would be very, very revealing. It seems like the draft is in focus. And, of course, Jadeveon Clowney, he's on the cover. Xavier Legette will be front and center. Must-see TV anytime he's on cinema. But this is it's time for some Panthers propaganda. It's time for some Panthers propaganda. By the time training camp comes, I'll be on the bandwagon. I'm cautiously optimistic like everybody. But of course, you know, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. When the Panthers, that's how things go as a Panthers fan. I'm just over here playing around with my camera. What up, though, Dan? But yeah, I'm gonna be riding high. I'm gonna be riding high until until things go bad. Y'all know me. I'm gonna bring the energy regardless. I'll be here no matter what. You know what I'm saying? But again, it sounds like they have a plan. It sounds like Dave Canales has a plan. They're saying all the right things. Reports have come out that Dave Tepper has finally decided to fall back. Wow. Wow, David Tepper falling back. Who would have thunk? That David Tepper in big 2024 finally decided to fall back. They said that apparently they wanted the negotiations. They want to try to help negotiations happen. David Tepper had to step back and let the execs do the work to even get negotiations to start facilitating. We got 1 minute to the premiere. I'll mute it for now. Here we go. Let me know how the sound is. Sound good? Let me know.
If we want to be who we say we want to be, like a physical junkyard dog type team, like I think we should be a little picky. Like, who are you guys like really? Who do we really want?
We're about to see what the vision looks like for this new era led by Dan Morgan and Dave Canales. One thing is clear, the Panthers have a type.
Long story short, whoever we draft has to have some about them. And then you gotta take all that into consideration, I think, and just get tough-ass players that love football. Good to have everybody back. Thank everybody for like your hard work during the season. Like, I know you guys are on the road a lot, so it's much appreciated to be on the road, away from your families, away from your loved ones. So appreciate you guys. Just so everybody knows, this is Brant. So he just joined us this year. He came from Kansas City, so he's gonna be working closely with all of us.
Try not to mess you up.
Yeah.
I'm Brant Tillis. I'm the Executive Vice President of Football Operations.
You've got a cap wizard in there now, and Brant Tillis, who negotiated Patrick Mahomes' contract out in Kansas City. The guy clearly knows what he's doing.
In free agency, I am our lead contract negotiator. I'm on the phone with the agents, trying to get deals done, trying to understand what's happening around us.
Obviously, he was really smart. He brings a lot of knowledge to the table. He's somebody that I could lean on a lot, during the trade process.
Dan, being a former player and then working his way up through the ranks of an organization, he's got a great vision, he's got a great perspective.
He's a valuable piece to our organization, and I'm lucky to work side by side with him.
Working with Dan, working with Coach Canales, making sure that we're executing our plan. It's been awesome.
You look so regular.
We spend a lot of hours in the draft room.
So the meetings are one thing, and they're long.
It becomes like a second home.
I got hired here, and I spent the next 4 months in here. On top of the meetings, there are the dozens, if not hundreds, of one-off conversations.
Hours on the road away from our families, studying these free agents, you're studying these draft prospects.
It's an extensive process, and it should be. We have two finite resources. We have draft picks and we have cap dollars. And so we need to figure out a way to spend those as efficiently as possible. And that starts with making sure that we are aligned and have a shared vision.
First off, appreciate all your guys' hard work. I know you guys were doing other things, but just doing all those evals, I know it takes a lot of time, so just appreciate you guys doing that. A lot of hard work gets put into it, but it's all worth it though, right? When you field a team and you get the players that you want to get, and hopefully it translates to the field to a bunch of wins, and we're all happy. We're looking for toughness. We're looking for guys with competitive edge. We need some competitors. We need some tough ass Steve Smith, playing with a chip. We got to get back to that.
The goal in free agency is to challenge our roster. Who can we add to our team to challenge the players that we currently have here?
You need to be flexible. And the cool thing about free agency is when you miss out on players, which happens all the time, another opportunity presents itself. Once one door closes, another one opens. It's the same thing in free agency.
I think right now all options are on the table. I don't think it's just one thing or one position that we need to add to. We just got to get better at all facets. It's about improving the Carolina Panthers. Bryce is just one piece of the puzzle. Obviously, he's the quarterback, and I get your question, but we're looking to build depth, we're looking to build competition, and we're looking to build a team that this city can be proud of.
We just wanted to get the best possible players that fit what our coaches wanted.
What we do now is just kind of go by position, just kind of talk about what you want from a player prototype standpoint.
Disruption and being dynamic on the edge there.
They have those ball skills to go out and get the ball. Communication is huge, obviously, from that position in our defense.
We need a dog over there is what we need.
Most teams will build around their quarterback and accent their quarterback's strengths.
You know, the first thing I wanted to make sure is that we build it right up front.
We wanted to stabilize the offensive line, the interior offensive line.
I think those guys cannot be narrow body guys. They got to have some girth to them, some width. You know, these 305-pound tackles ain't making it anymore.
Where do you guys see Hunt? Like, you talked about the top guys in the league, and then the next tier, and then the next year after that. Like, where does Hunt fit?
Robert Hunt was a player that our coaches and scouts had pinpointed early.
Robert Hunt was my number one guy. Obviously, he's got power and explosion in the run game.
Watch Robert Hunt. He's going to be the guy, the ringleader of the O-line, like saying, hey, run behind me.
I can't think of too many other guys. Stuff I saw him do. I know I haven't had a guy like that probably in a long time.
That would be a phenomenal body to run behind because he tries to finish and kill people, and he loves doing it.
Those deals are always fun to do. You're acquiring a very good player who's talented, and he can help us.
If you are a guard and you are good at what you do, you are getting paid. Robert Hunt cashes in to head to Carolina, protect Bryce Young.
5-year, $100 million deal with the Carolina Panthers.
So, man, how you doing? Nice to meet you, man. How you doing, Dan?
It's good to have you.
I'm happy to be here, man. Nice to meet you, Brent. How you doing? Run, whatever you need me to do, I'm here to do it, man. Whatever you need me to do, I'm ready to go. Put me in the red zone, around the 10-yard line, fade me up. That's it. That's all we need. Fade me up.
Fired up.
Yeah, I'm fired up as well. Nice to meet you guys, man. Thank you. Let's do it. I thought Mike McDaniel was swag. You might got him beat. I think you got him beat, man. I think I'm gonna bring definitely energy. I'm gonna bring leadership. And I'm gonna bring nastiness. I like my tape. I think I put my tape against anybody, you know? It's the reason they got me here. I think my tape is comparable to the best, and I think I am maybe one of the best, so. XZ, tight end, fullback, running back, whatever you want to do, just throw me there, and I can do that too. You need me to catch a ball, I catch it too. I can catch that. We all saw that tape too. I do that too.
Bro,
I'm here because I want to be the best, and yeah, I'm gonna play my ass off to be the best. So, yeah, that's that. Nice to meet you. Timo, nice to meet you, brother. Had a lot of good things about you, dog. Excited to work with you.
I think it all starts up front. I mean, every coach will say it. We put that to the checkbook this year.
Like, I like how Lewis read and the way he plays, like physical. Yeah.
I think these two guys, this offense, but we're going to play ball, upgrade this team right now, possess the ball for our defense and get some rest so they can kick ass in the fourth quarter. You talk about dogs.
Yeah.
That's what we're getting.
No doubt.
You see that?
That's you.
I'm gonna be out there.
Where the Panthers have been busy adding some much-needed protection for Bryce Young on the offensive line.
2 big deals done in the first offseason for Dan Morgan.
By agreeing to deals with guards Robert Hunt and Damian Lewis.
Amazing players inside at guard.
2 tough, physical, stout guys on the interior. We felt that's what we needed.
They're going all in on this interior offensive line. Very, very good signing for them.
This home. I'm gonna go from nasty and the center, he mean, and I'm going Robert tough. So we going mean, tough, nasty. Let's get it.
I like Damian's tape a lot. Damian, a big, tough, strong, nasty man that can move people, and he plays the game the right way. And to play next to him and get it going, it's gonna be fun.
You know, it start up front in the trenches. We here to protect them, and you know, we're gonna do our best, make sure nobody touch them.
Good, bro. Straight, bro.
Yeah.
Good weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. Appreciate it.
Huge, crucial for this time. OTAs. Intentional with our hands, intentional with our feet. Every single play. Okay?
A mean, tough, nasty offensive lineman who's here to block your quarterback forever. Damian Lewis.
The offensive line signings. This is like 2 starting guards and a backup tackle.
Josh Nyman.
We had just attacked the offensive line.
Is he protected up front?
It's going to help the running game a ton, which will help Bryce Young.
Claude.
Oh, the left guard.
You're the fan base down in the Carolina Panthers. You're going, thank God.
Here you go, have fun.
It's interesting how all their signings so far have all been interior guys.
They're building from the inside out.
Yeah.
They want to go full old school. They want to keep pounding. If they want to build like we've seen Panthers teams in the past, okay.
Good, bro.
I'll be looking through somebody's legs, like on the camera.
That's a real warm-up.
Yeah, that was a warm-up. Critical factors for a defensive end: extremely tough and competitive. He can anchor at the point of attack. Has play strength, heavy hands. And he's got to be able to have an explosive strike for that.
That's exactly what they got with Robinson,
obvious
bro.
right now that we need another starting defensive end.
Rashawn Robinson.
A definite upgrade, starting end. I think he's hands above everybody else. It's going to be hard with him and Shai and Derek for a team to run the football against us.
This will be a conviction guy for me.
You have Derek on one side, you have him on the other side. Like, where are you going to run? You know?
I agree with Josh. You know, I think there was him, and then there was a line for the guys I looked at.
Oh, you were straining. Hey, we're right hand.
He's straining. I'm not straining. Far from it. No. No, I'm trying to tell you, man. I got you here. You straining. I just threw you. Leverage, baby. How do I describe myself? Mean, nasty, aggressive, angry. We ain't friends on that line. I'm gonna do everything I can to mess you up. I'm here to hurt people's hearts, hurt people's feelings. I like fighting, like I like that. On the D-line, you're hitting every play, so it's like a fight every play. As a competitor, you want those things on you. You know why? Your brothers have your back. Your brothers are willing to work for you. They're willing to die for you. They're willing to do anything out there for you. Iron sharpen iron. Let's get better. We're here to just, can I cuss? Up. My whole mindset up.
I'm trying to get on these too, man. Let me narrate or something.
Okay. He's
Robinson is nasty, bro. He's strong, bro.
You know why they call him the outlaw? Do you guys know why they call him the outlaw?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows why you call him the outlaw.
Another big deal to add to the Carolina Panthers. They have agreed to terms with former Broncos linebacker Josie Jewell.
Did you see the little six shooters after he makes that tackle? Yeah. Kyle, his nickname is the Outlaw. Why do you think his parents named him Josie?
Yeah, so The Outlaw Josie Wales, it's a movie with Clint Eastwood, and it was filmed a long time ago. My dad named me after him, and then ever since that nickname's kind of taken off in the last 10 years or so with me and playing football and stuff like that, and the guns and all that stuff, so it's been cool.
That's a dope nickname, but he better live up to it.
Now, that camera really on me today, huh? Looking at me every single, that's terrible.
Come on, baby. You're a superstar.
Okay, there we go. That's where we stop it.
Josie Shack next play, big nickel.
What has it been like kind of working with him?
Josie? Man, Josie's my guy.
Are you doing better now?
I love Josie, man. Josie's a character. He came in here. If you kind of watch us, it kind of feels like we kind of been playing with each other for a while.
Good sort, Shaq. Good short. That was clinic.
That's just the trust that we have, and especially I know he knows the defense, so I have nothing to worry about. He might be teaching me some stuff.
Hey, look to push. We pushing. Box. I got box over here. You got Patty? I'm outside leverage. Leo. Flex up, Leo.
He keeps me accountable. I keep him accountable. We keep the defense accountable, so it's good to have.
Hey, LB's on 3. 1, 2, 3. LB's. Change the voice a little. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
If y'all out there, talk shit, bro. Don't make practice boring, bro. If you don't talk shit in this group, bro, it's fine.
Okay.
Damn.
Woo! Oh my God!
Next time you run through that, hold that hard more.
Right, take care of your bodies today, guys. Come back tomorrow. Don't pick and choose when to work. When we're out here, it's work. That's just what it is, okay?
I love it, though. Love the intensity. Let's take care of each other. We'll be smart about it. DB.
Let's go do the same tomorrow. Yep. Hey, family on 3, family on 3. 1, 2, 3, family.
Scott, what up? Derek the leader now, man. You seen him breaking it down and stuff. Derek the leader, man. He's the leader.
Yeah, let's talk over that. Yeah, I'm
excited.
Outside linebacker next.
Prototypically, we want length. This has got to be our alpha position on defense. Elite pass rusher that has to be able to win more one-on-ones than they lose.
Clowney.
Not only disrupt the pocket, but they got to be able to finish and get the quarterback on the ground. That's what we're looking for. That's what we need. Disruption and being dynamic on the edge there. That's the prototype.
I'll get her. All right, let's go. Huh, Ju? Go back there with mommy. Sorry. Okay, I'm ready.
Starting route to Bank of America Stadium.
Yeah, we back in the Carolinas, baby. Going to Sun today. Been a long time coming.
Jadeveon Clowney has in fact landed, and it's back home. The Rock Hill, South Carolina native, the former South Carolina Gamecock superstar, is back home, agreeing to terms with the Carolina Panthers.
Just a competitive guy. I think I've been showing that my whole career. I like to compete at a high level and have a good time. Like I said, I like to have fun and compete. Like, I'm gonna make you laugh, but I'll hit you in your mouth also. Expect that from me every day, and them things right there just been carrying me. It got me to year 11, so better get excited, because we here now, baby.
Yeah, he's for sure excited to be here.
He was so stuck in, he was so of a Baltimore Ravens fan, he wanted to go back. But I think this Carolina thing gonna rub off on him, because he get to see his parents, his grandparents all the time, every day, every week. And all his cousins, he don't know that yet, but he gonna be here a lot. So I keep telling him, I say, I can't believe I'm going home to play. It's like we're going somewhere very, very familiar with a lot of people that know us here. So it's gonna be fun. Just gotta make sure you play well in front of the hometown. You got to play well. So.
In the quiet town
Got to put on for your city. Can't be putting on for your city and lose by 50.
Home to the top-ranked football player in the nation. His name is Jadeveon Clowney. He's a terror on the defensive line and also the first player in the state history to sit atop the national ranking.
They put me in. I really ain't want to play, but I started making a lot of plays, so I said I started liking their position now. I love it.
Just take one look at Clowney, and you know that he has what it takes to be a star.
When I grew up, I was always a Carolina fan. Only 2 teams played on TV, was Carolina and Atlanta. So I grew up watching the Panthers all my life. Steve Smith, Jake DeLong, Julius Peppers, Mike Venter, Musa Muhammad, that group right there. I grew up watching them guys when I was younger, and then I'm playing for the Panthers, Carolina Panthers. That's funny. So all of that stuff paid off, and now look at me now, 31 years old. Doing what I love, playing football, and got my family with me.
It sounded like Pat Summerall, right? It sounded like Pat Summerall. I didn't know he did high school content.
Good. Joe Blaze, you ready for this? Come on, hold my hand. My friendly baby right here.
Oh, you want to give me a hug? Oh,
she friendly. You be trying to go hug everybody.
You're coming to work with your dad every day.
The contract, man. What's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah, it's a lot of emotions going in through because I'm home, man. I'm home. It's been a long time. I've been playing everywhere. All the way at the top corner of the map in Seattle. Good to be back. Slow down, slow down. Boy, running, they running for. Oh, man. I got my 7 back, man. Let them know where we at with that Carolina 7 gonna be up this year.
I got to get me one of the 7s, bro. I'm not going to lie. It's risky. I might have to give me the 7 jersey one time.
What's up, bro?
How you doing, man?
Good, bro. How's it going? Good. Good to meet you. Yeah, you too, bro.
How's it been going so far?
Good. Yeah. Just came to say what's up to you.
Yeah.
Respect your game, bro.
I appreciate it, man. No,
Minnesota, my rookie and stuff. You nice, bro.
I'm excited to have you here, man.
Yeah, bro. Let's work, bro.
We need to have a little duo here, man. I'm looking forward to it.
What's up, bro?
It'd be good to have you. You gotta have a little duo for real.
What's up, bro? Let's do it, bro. I got you, bro.
The Deontay Johnson trade.
Yeah.
I love that move.
This is huge for Bryce Young.
They need a receiver to go with a young quarterback that could potentially help his growth.
He's a perfectionist. If my throw's a little behind, if the route's a little off, whatever it is, as a quarterback, that's super encouraging to see. Someone who cares and is dedicated. You can tell he's put a tremendous amount of work in throughout his life to be where he's at now.
I got a lot to prove. Like, that's just me. I feel like that every year.
He knows how to get open.
He's a bona fide route technician.
One of the best one-on-one
route
runners in the league.
That was me.
What I do on the field, a dog that's hungry, that's always trying to make a play.
He really masks his intentions, and the DBs cannot get a beat on him.
Was that me?
Best one-on-one route runners in the league.
Get open.
I got a lot to prove. Like, that's just me.
Was that my voice?
That every year.
He knows how to get open.
He's a bona fide route technician. That's me.
Best one-on-one route
they
runners
use me.
in the league.
Hey, man. That was me. Y'all heard my voice? He's a bona fide route technician. Y'all heard that? He's a bona fide route technician. That was me. You heard that? They stole my jam. They stole my jam. Y'all heard that, right? I'm tripping? Am I tripping? Or did y'all hear that?
I play style and
route technician.
One of the
Come
best
on, man.
one-on-one route runners in the league.
Come on, man.
What I do on the field, a dog that's hungry.
Stunt man, you just said.
I'm trying to make a play.
I got to go back one more time.
That's just me.
Stunt man, you just said you want to hear my voice on the video. Am I tripping? Or is that one more time?
Every year.
He knows how to get open.
He's a bona fide route technician.
One of the best one-on-one route runners in the league.
I play style and what I do on the field, a dog that's hungry, that's always trying to make a play.
He really masks his intentions, and the DBs cannot get a beat on him.
I still look different in that uniform. It look good though. It look good though.
What is your thoughts on the additions they made here?
Yeah, I'm super excited. They're all hungry, great players, guys that obviously are going to contribute. There's a lot of newness here, a lot of new ideas, new energy, new people. Right now, the mission is just for all of that to come together, us to be on the same page, and then focus that so that we can turn to winning football.
It feels like this year everything is in line. They have exceeded my expectations. This is a lot of very good complementary pieces together.
Really just how you come together, like how you willing to work, how you willing to sacrifice your time.
I can't wait to get out there, show them what I got. Do everything I can to help this program win games.
I feel like everyone takes a village.
Hopefully we can do something special and turn this thing around. So I want to be a part of that.
I need my residuals.
You got a lot of complementary players who know what they're doing under that system. I like it because everything feels like it's actually in line.
I feel like this defense fits me perfectly. I can come here and really make a name for myself, showcase what I can do.
I'm excited about what we're building. Everybody playing hard.
Our goal is for him not to be touched.
I do feel like the Carolina Panthers defensive line and their front seven could be better than what it was last year.
Well, this defense is, have all the traits that a great defense has, which is physicality, playing fast, getting after the ball.
Intense, aggressive, hard-hitting. That's the things that come to mind.
A'Shawn Robinson, Josie Jewell, Jordan Fuller. He's spoken highly of Dane Jackson, said he was one of the guys he was looking at, wanted to get with him.
Last year is what it is. There's learning, there's growing, and we talked about it, but we're focused on the future. So it's all about learning the offense, learning the people around us, getting these reps out on the field, getting the chemistry down. Really, right now, all we're doing is focusing on this year.
Dan Morgan just made some real GM moves, and everything feels like they're in alignment, and so now we just feel better.
But where he's really going to make his money is what he does in 2 weeks.
Big week this week.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Super excited. A lot of meetings, a lot of time in the draft room, but it's a ton of fun. Love doing it. In a different seat, more pressure per se, but I don't feel pressure. Like I love what I do. So the work's in, so it's really nothing to feel pressure about.
The wait is finally over. It is draft day.
Xavier Legette, that's who they think is the dream, falls to them. Dan Morgan's going to have to be a wheeling and dealing businessman that, they make movies about.
Actually didn't have any nerves. Like, I just felt good. Like, I felt ready. I felt excited.
So my cousin just texted me. He said, good luck tonight. Hopefully you don't make any big mistakes like in that Kevin Costner movie.
Look, the draft is exciting. You get a chance to see the future of our league come in.
He's like, would you trade up for the guy that I like? I said, yeah. Same guy you like.
Like, such a cool kid, too.
This is Christmas. This is an
Nicole in the war room.
At the edge of my seat right now.
Anytime that you put a lot of time in and you prepare and you're thorough, it can bring a sense of calm to you.
Nicole Tepper in the war room talking about trading up.
The 2024 NFL Draft is now underway.
Oh, Lord.
I'm not used to not having a first-round pick, but it also was a great opportunity to let the draft come to us.
What's up, Jamie Daniels? What's up, John? Oh, not much. Good. How you doing? Oh, yeah. Yeah, sitting here just watching all these guys go.
We had
I heard Julian.
We were going to wait and see what the first several picks looked like and just enjoy watching the process unfold. And then when it was time to act, we would act if it was necessary.
First of all, they're on the clock, so we should either offer this or not. But
I don't think we should. I just feel like, somebody's going to fall.
Byron Murphy is now going to the middle of the defensive line in Seattle, and as this pick gets announced, Minnesota just traded up into the Jacksonville Jaguars spot 17th overall, giving up a 3 and a 4 next year.
this is where it gets interesting right here.
We're coming up to the danger zone.
So much of the draft depends on when the quarterbacks go.
The draft started with 14 straight offensive players, 14, and a record-breaking 6 quarterbacks in the first 12 picks.
Once 6 quarterbacks went in the first, 12 picks, we thought, okay, well, now there's a chance that we may have an opportunity to trade up here.
They're trading back.
Buffalo is?
Buffalo, yeah. All right, so if they get worthy here, then we got to trade up to get Leggett.
We just waited, and then we knew that there was going to be a striking point for a trade.
Same for him. They may take Leggett. They were talking about Beanstone, right? I think they were trying to take receiver. How you doing?
Brandon Bean.
You trying to trade out? I talked to Brandon before the draft, and he just said if you have any interest in, trading back and trading out of your pick, give me a call. So obviously he gave me a call and, kind of took that opportunity to jump up there to 32 and get our guy.
What they want to do?
So 32 and 200 for 33 and 5th round 141.
You're giving up 59 spots in the draft to get a 5th year on Leggett.
Dan was just super patient.
There was daylight and he went bang, and he hit the hole just like everyone has seen him do in his career.
Ball it in. All right, cool.
Let's go.
Go, baby. Let's go.
Woo. Getting a little nervous there. For me, with my first experience, really being in the draft room for the whole time, just amazing to see the patience of it and for it to all, come to us like this, to get the guy that we love.
When you have a lot of buy-in on a guy, especially from the coaches and the scouts, being the GM and being in that seat, it makes you feel really good about the pick.
Let's do it.
Most definitely. All right, we're going to call it in, man.
Most definitely.
Enjoy it.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go!
Sound like everybody was on board.
The 32nd pick to the Carolina Panthers. With the 32nd pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Carolina Panthers select
Xavier Leggett, South Carolina.
All right, so this guy, one of my conviction guys.
So you got to start with the combination of size and speed and mobility. Over 6 feet, 220 pounds that can run like he does. There's only a few guys that come along like that, and it only happens every couple of years. It's really special to watch, and you know it immediately.
Yes, sir. What's going on, Paul? Yes, sir. I ain't gonna lie, boy. I feel different with that helmet on, boy. Helmet tight than a mother, boy. Push him to him. We blocking the corner unless it's quarters or late rotation. Yeah. I got the big buck.
High end country.
To watch the way he attacks the ball. He goes up and gets it. This is a guy that plays big to the ball.
His blue trait for me is that contested catch, going up, getting the ball, coming down with it. He's a good athlete. He has good play speed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He can outmuscle almost any defender. I thought he burst off the line of scrimmage. He's a long strider. He builds up to that speed quickly.
When he gets the ball in his hands, he's a threat to score a touchdown at any time.
He was our target. We really liked him, and we went and got him.
So you woke up a Carolina Panther this morning. Did you have to pinch yourself a little bit?
Oh no, man. I woke up ready, man. I got a call right after I got dressed. They was coming to pick me up at 9:30 in the morning. I told them I'm going to be ready.
For those who don't know, you might be waking up to the news. They moved up from pick 33 to 32 with the Buffalo Bills, who have moved down from 28, and they get their guy, Xavier Leggett, the wide receiver. I'm not going to lie. I dig it. I'm for it. Your guy was there. You went up there and you got him.
My mindset is relentless. I feel like I play with a relentless effort when I'm out there on the field. My ball or nobody. My ball or nobody, man. Oh.
They had to move up because you spilled the beans early, man.
Man,
like, okay, 33's not a question.
He said it on the phone. He said, you can't give it away, man. You can tell him.
Help us out.
I'm like, man. Hey, man, we here now, man.
He really did spoil it, bro.
It's
Dang.
time for
That's
night
crazy
two
to hear.
and rounds 2 and 3 of the National Football League draft in Detroit.
My gut just tells me we're going to see a ton of trades today.
I think everybody, our spot's really desirable. And I think the only way that we move out of it is if somebody just like blows us away.
So we were getting calls about 39 on Thursday night, so we knew that there was going to be action.
You know, because we traded up, we were open to trading back.
Yeah, I feel like I have a pretty good idea of who's going to get picked before us. Like, our guys are going to be there.
Just like we did on the first night, we said, all right, let's let the draft come to us.
At that point, I think we were going to stay patient. We were going to see who was going to be there. We'll stay on the clock for as long as we can to try to get a good trade.
And we knew that we would have action, and we did.
Hello? Hey, Tom, what's up, man? Hey, what's up, Howard?
Are you guys going to pick at 39?
What do you got? During the draft, I think it takes a lot of patience. There's always, that sense of urgency, whether we need an answer, whether they need an answer. How much time do we have? If you're not patient, you can make some bad decisions and, screw some things up, so.
Whoa!
What?
Grants us offer next year's 2 to move back to 52.
Next year's 2.
Next year's 2 plus this year's 52. It's pretty good. But when the Rams, when they offered what they offered, it was too good to pass up. We didn't have a 2 the next year in 25, so to get that 2 back, it feels really good going in the next year.
Okay, so we'll win. Thanks. That's fun. We got a 2 for next year. That's huge.
I think anytime you can get future picks in the draft, I think that's important.
We want to build through the draft. We want to draft and retain our own, and part of that is having picks.
Hey, do you know how hard it is for a first-time GM to trade for a future pick?
Who's that?
Nobody does it.
Watch David Tepper's face during all this stuff.
Just got to stay poised.
This is, again, a targeted draft. Teams are identifying who they want, and they're going up and getting them. As patient as everybody was on day one, they feel like the supply is starting to dwindle, and they're being aggressive to go get their guy.
That's the guy, that running back.
Yeah.
This is who we need to get our hands on.
You want the running back?
Yeah.
You don't know if you'll get the running back down there.
I'm scared. Brooks was another guy that we had conviction on, the scouts, the coaches, and we didn't want to lose out on him. We felt like there was always the chance that somebody could trade over us to get him. And I knew that other teams thought that he was the best back in the draft too.
So we said, all right, if we're going to trade back to 52, we're going to have to plan to trade up to get one of the players who we want. And luckily it was Jonathan.
I think we should do our 2 5s and go get him. Because the Giants had Brooks in for a 30 visit.
Yep.
I think we should do it.
142 and 155. Okay, great. We'll call it in here. Yep.
Carolina Panthers select Jonathan Brooks, running back, Texas.
When you watch the tape of Jonathan Brooks, he's just so versatile. He's a really good runner on first and second down. He's so smooth. He has great vision.
He sees the field. He sees the small holes. He presses the runs the right way with the right tempo. Just such a great awareness for where he's at in space to be able to make plays. And he does it really effortlessly.
Yeah, Brooks there, it's hard not to pull the trigger.
I love that dude right there.
Yeah, it's really good.
I love that dude.
Football is the focus for him. His size and speed, good play strength between the tackles, break a lot of tackles, got good vision and instincts for a big guy.
To be able to get him for what we want to be offensively, he's exactly what we're looking for.
We're doing that trade.
Dave and Nicole Tepper, obviously, they're in the draft room. They're sitting right next to me, and to feel their trust in me, they definitely give me support, and I felt like they were proud of me too as well. Almost like a son in a way. But Dave definitely pushes us all to be great and to raise our standards.
This guy.
Yeah.
And if you're right, this guy, is he the guy up there that falls down?
Maybe.
It's good to get that pick back.
Yeah.
You're going to get your guy.
Yeah.
The Teppers, they just want to win. And they have full faith in us to accomplish that goal. So, they give us all that we need to execute a plan, and they're just driven to win.
Do you like on this board now?
I think at that point, there's a bunch of players on the board I think that you still like. I felt like it was an opportunity to trade back in that moment. So we'll stay patient. We still have other guys on the board.
We have action.
Who?
Jets. They want to give us 134, and we give them 200.
If I can get 2 picks. Just get them.
Jets would do 157 to move to 72. So you're getting a better third. Hey, we'll do it.
Carolina has traded 6. The New York Jets are now on the clock.
All we do is trade.
That's what we do. A lot of DBs went off the board, if I can recall. We like some of those guys. So I think when, they started coming off the board, you quickly have to, change your strategy and adapt and adjust. And, that's a big part of my job.
I think one of them's going to be there.
I do too. Wallace better not get picked here.
Dan played linebacker, and Dan saw a lot of positive qualities in Trevin that made the pick pretty easy for us.
The size, the length, the speed, the range that he plays with, I think was all really appealing to us. Trevin, what's up, man? It's Dan Morgan with the Carolina Panthers. How you doing?
Defense is a big deal for Carolina. Trying to beat things up. Shaq Thompson's been there a long time. Trevin Wallace gets to move in behind him and learn how to play.
He just texted me. All-pro linebacker. You got my favorite linebacker.
Is that right?
Yeah. He was a heck of a player, so when you can kind of get that co-signed by an all-pro linebacker, one of the better linebackers, in the history of the NFL, it definitely makes you feel even better about the pick.
Who said that?
it all again tomorrow.
Who said that?
Feel even better. Better linebacker. You can kind of get that co-sign by an all-pro.
Yeah.
He was.
You got my face text now.
Out of play.
Lofa Tutupu.
All-pro linebacker. He goes, you got my favorite linebacker.
Okay.
Is that right? Yeah.
He was a heck of a player. So when you can kind of get that co-sign
Lofa
by an
Tutupu.
all-pro linebacker, one of the better linebackers, you know, in the history of the NFL, it definitely makes you feel even better about the pick.
Let's do it all again tomorrow.
Oh, we will.
We always would say day one, day two, coaches, general managers, those are yours. This is the Scouts Day. This represents 150 to 200 plus nights on the road, going out trying to find guys in these rounds that can help your football team.
All right. You guys want to get the scouts in there?
You definitely lean on your scouts throughout the whole process, but you know, day 3, players are flying off the board, your board's thinning out, so you have to depend on your work, and a lot of that work's done by the scouts to where they know the small details about the guy, and our scouts did a great job of identifying some guys that we eventually drafted.
The Carolina Panthers on the clock with the 101st overall selection, just a matter of minutes.
You talked to him?
Yeah. Really, really smart. Great mindset. I had an A on.
Awesome.
How are these defensive ends?
Which one's going to help us most on game day?
This guy would be interested. It's a DPR.
Head of the short.
He's undersized, but he's tough.
I think you can bet on the guy in Crumity, just based on the reports.
He's going to play 3 phases on special teams.
I like this dude.
You like this kid?
He's one of us.
The Carolina Panthers are first up
Oh,
on the clock.
Lord. No, he didn't. Yeah. First, Dave Canales used the hot word vanilla. He used the word vanilla, the Frank Wright no word. The cardinal rule, he broke the cardinal rule, he said vanilla. Then he said this. He said that he's one of us. He used Matt Rule lingo, one of us, OOU. That's a no-no. That's a no-no. That's a bad word around these parts. One of us? That's a bad word.
The Carolina Panthers are first up on the clock right here.
The Carolina Panthers select Jatavian Sanders, tight end, Texas.
JT from Denton, Texas. Hyper competitive, very determined.
You know, Jatavian, I was a little surprised that he was still on the board. He catches everything. You throw it near him, he's going to catch it. He's got these big old mitts.
You ready to become a Panther or what, man?
You damn right I am.
Let's go.
Tell me about these guys here.
Those are all 5 really good football players.
These are all good picks right here. To me, it's between Chow and Primitive. Shaw, what's up, man? It's Dan Morgan with the Carolina Panthers. How you doing, man? Jaden, what's up, man? Is you ready to become a Carolina Panther?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Let's go. Go enjoy your family, man. Congrats, and we'll be in touch with you, all right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was fun.
It's good energy. Cool kid. That was awesome.
I love it.
Hey, Dan.
What is that? Oh, no.
The Demo shirts, I knew it would annoy Dan, so I wore it because I just wanted to razz him a little bit.
You know I don't like it, touch.
Yeah, I'll wear one.
I also wanted to celebrate him, you know, just like I would want to celebrate any coworker.
What do you think? Huh? You want to put the jersey on?
Nope.
Demo.
It's draft day. We put in all this work, and it's not as easy as it looks on TV. And so I did want to celebrate him, and we may as well just have fun with it.
Who's the best guy?
Right now, I'm picking Barrett.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I like him, too. I hope he's there.
You can tell it's a passion of his, and it's not because he's a former player. I think he genuinely loves football and loves scouting.
Hey, we're going to draft you right here, man. How would you like to be a Panther?
He's in his element when he's in the draft room, watching players, getting to know them, understanding where they belong in our league, on our team.
Nice job, everybody.
It was tiring, and I loved every minute of it. And to be able to go through that process with Dan, to do it together, it was incredible.
I'm very excited about 2024. We have some returning players who are talented, who are hungry.
My main focus is, shoot, we got to win. We got to get more than 2 games. Like, that's eating at me right now. And we got to make the playoffs. We all have that buy-in. We all have that chip on our shoulders. We're really hungry.
We now are starting to see what this vision looks like.
Add some really good pieces all across the board.
We've acquired some new players who we're excited about.
Now we have to see it play out on the field.
There's just a lot of hope for 2024.
We all on the same page. There's nothing to go wrong. You know what I mean? Just got to keep going, keep working. You know, our mantra here, keep pounding. You know what I mean? Everything's going to happen. Adversity's going to happen, but how are you going to get over that? You know, you can't dwell on it.
We can now see the dream, where this is going.
I feel like we did well to rebuild the roster from a free agent standpoint, from a draft standpoint.
We've assembled the pieces, and now we have the canvas of training camp. Put it all together.
This is our first year together. I expect every year to get better and better, our process to get better and better, and I'm just super excited about the future here at Carolina.
Hey, you see it? You see it? Special thanks. Hold up. Special thanks to who? To who? Unnecessary Bluntness Sports Talk. Special thanks to Unnecessary Bluntness Sports Talk. Special thanks to Unnecessary Bluntness Sports Talk. Hold on, man. What they talk about? Give me my creds. I told you. Special thanks. I had to take a screenshot. Special thanks to Unnecessary Bluntness Sports Talk. Let me airdrop it to my phone real quick. I got to send it to myself so I can. I got to put it on my fridge. Special thanks. Special thanks to Unnecessary Bluntness Sports Talk. Shout out to everybody that's watching, first of all, because without y'all, nobody would care what I had to talk about if it wasn't for y'all. The fact that y'all actually listen to me gave me a platform for them to actually find me and listen to me and put me on the video. So I got to give a shout out to y'all first. Shout out to y'all. First of all, let me get some sound effects in here real quick. Round of applause for y'all. Shout out to everybody watching, man. Y'all help me. This is the journey for all of us. Voice, little voice cameo. Put my name in the credits a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Put my name in the credits a little bit, you know what I'm saying? That was cool. You say you can't. Shout out to everybody tuning in because they heard my voice and saw my name on here. Shout out to it. Shout out to y'all. Hold on. Let me get the comments. Got some super chats coming in. Shout out to my boy Zeki81 in the building. Said heard you in the video. You in the credits too. What up? What up, though? Yes, sir. That's we talk about it now. We breaking bread. Appreciate the support, man, on the super chat. Yes, I was watching it live, bro. Crazy, right? I thought I heard my voice. I was like, is that me? I was like, is that me? Am I tripping? And then it kept happening. Shout out to Hero Raven song for the super chat as well. Said, Dunk living the dream. Hey, man. Shout out to y'all for being on a journey with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Incremental wins, small victories, building on stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, all I wanted was credit. because I definitely have used clips from the Panthers YouTube channel. So I ain't mad about them using my stuff, because I definitely use theirs all the time. I'm gonna use it tomorrow. I'm gonna take that clip of my credits and put it in the video and the sound part. So I'm gonna use their stuff for my video too. So I ain't even tripping on that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the Panthers, man. Shout out to the Panthers. Shout out to the, so you had to go back and see when you heard it. I thought it was I was tripping at first. Appreciate it, Mike. Said shout out to you on the shout out, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Feels good. Feels good. But yeah, that was fun. That was fun. About the keep building up positive for sure, man. For sure. For sure. It's tough with this team to be positive, no doubt. But we do what we gotta do. Yeah, they definitely be watching, right? We knew they was watching. Yeah, that was me, man. Yeah, no, I was talking about Deontay. I was talking about Deontay. Let me see if I can find it. I'll find the clip again. Let's see if I can find it. He's a bona fide route runner. Yeah, Deontay, yeah. Yeah.
If my throw's a little behind, if the route's a little off, whatever it is, as a quarterback, it's super encouraging to see someone who cares and is dedicated. You can tell he's put a tremendous amount of work in throughout his life to be where he's at now.
I got a lot to prove. That's just me. Feel like that every year. He knows how to get open.
He's a bona fide route technician. That's me. That partner credits right there, bona fide route technician. You know what I'm saying? Like the vibe, the vibes are immaculate right now, man. Somebody paying attention. All right. That's encouraging. That's it. That's encouraging. Somebody's listening. I don't know who. I don't know who, but somebody's listening. Somebody's listening. That's cool, man. That's cool. Like I said, motivation to keep pushing, man. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Yeah, appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all that engage and stuff, and appreciate the people that check in when we talk about it and engage. But shout out to everybody that don't engage. They're watching as well. It's fun. It's fun. But yeah, I'm a little dumbfounded right now. But we're gonna get back to the content. But I thought it was funny. Bruh, look, I keep it pretty positive though. I don't, except I guess I talk about Icky, I talk about Sam Darnold, and I talk about David Tepper. I keep it pretty positive, bro. I keep it pretty positive about everybody in the team in general. I try to keep it realistic. It's a necessary bluntness. I can't call myself a necessary bluntness without trying to be as blunt as possible. You know what I'm saying? It's too many letters in the words unnecessary and bluntness for me to not be blunt. But I try to keep it positive. Try to be realistic. I told y'all I'm objective dunk. This offseason, I told y'all I'm objective dunk. This offseason. But yeah, I mean, as long as they ain't using my name, they're not gonna be using me to talk about David Tepper. They're not gonna be using me to talk about Icky, or like I said, or Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold not here no more. So it's funny. It's funny. So yeah, media team be on YouTube scouting, bro. Yeah, there's a lot of creators on that credit. Shout out to Locked On Panthers with Julian. Yeah, they be in the trenches, bro. Said, do I want to put the jersey on? Give me a Demo. Since his nickname, since we calling him Demo now, do I need to get me a Demo jersey? Look, if these draft picks work out, I'm gonna get me a Demo. I'm gonna get me a Demo shirt or a Demo jersey. I'm gonna have to. Dan Morgan, if these picks work out, I'm gonna have to. But let's talk about a key point. I took some notes. I may do a comprehensive video, but since y'all tuned into the live stream, shout out to y'all. We'll talk about it here. So what I heard is they put a premium on the interior. Obviously, they spent a boatload of money. They spent over $100 million on contract value for Robert Hunt. They said they want big dudes. They said they want dudes that are big. They said they want guys that are wide, that's hard to get around. They said they want some dogs. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. Let me see if I can find the line that I saw. I'm watching the video right now. The O-line coach. Let's look at this. Look at this real quick. He said those 300-pound tackles 305-pound tackles ain't making it no more. So they want to get bigger. They want to get bigger. What does that tell you? And I know there's an indictment on Ike Ekwonu. I'm one of the ones that be talking. I'm one of the ones that be talking about it. And so a lot of people are saying that Ike, what's our backup plan at tackle if Ike don't work out? Clearly the offensive line said that he's saying this. He said 305-pound tackles ain't making it no more. What does that tell me? That tells me that the people that wanted Brady Christensen to play left tackle for us, whether it's in a backup role or long term, that's not going to happen anymore. According to the Panthers roster, Brady Christensen is 300 pounds. Brady Christensen is 300 pounds according to the Panthers roster. So he said 305-pound guys aren't making it anymore. That means Brady Christensen replacing Ike Ekwonu has got to go. We got a backup guy they signed in free agency to be a swing tackle. But the Brady Christensen playing left tackle dreams are probably over. We know Matt Rule drafted him, said he would probably play guard. A lot of people thought that was asinine. And I understand we've had undersized tackles before with Jordan Gross. But the offensive line coach, look what he said. Look what he said. These 305-pound tackles ain't making it no more. That's what he said. His words, not mine. So I'm just going off of what the coaches are saying. 305-pound tackles not making it no more. So, Brady is going to, that's why they're trying Brady out at center. There's a reason why they had Brady at center. One of the attractive things about Brady Christensen was his potential versatility, was his football intellect, and his ability, just like, I guess, the acumen to be able to play multiple positions. So that's why Brady has been the backup center. That's why you see him at guard going against Ashawn Robinson. He said 300 on paper, 285 in reality. So very, very revealing. Right. Hey, yeah, in like non-football space, being told that 305 pounds ain't big enough is wild. It's wild, man. It's wild. It's wild. But that's the reality of what they want to build in Carolina. Shout out to my guy Dylan on the super chat. Said, congratulations on the cameo. Appreciate it, man. A lot of love coming in via text. A lot of love coming in on Twitter from people that watched it. You know what I'm saying? It's dope. It's dope. It's dope. All the love coming in. Appreciate you on the super chat too, as well. Always showing love. So that's why you watch Can't Connect Dots like this. It's just it's just nuggets, little nuggets that you can pick up. Little nuggets that you can pick up ever so often. But I have a film breakdown coming on the offensive line, mainly the new guards in general. Probably not this week because I got Leggett coming tomorrow and this week. Probably next week I'll have a film breakdown on the guards. But I thought that was interesting. They really want to change the identity, make this offensive line big. Interior on defense too. You heard about Ashawn Robinson. They put a bold statement out, say, imagine trying to run on this D-line. I'm not the biggest Shy Tuttle guy because of his lack of size, but it seems like they have a type. And I love that we saw them have this meeting because I talked about it before in my Dave Canales podcast about them talking about that meeting, talking about them sitting down, talking about them laying out their type, whatever it may be. You heard what they said. D-line, heavy hands, can extend, strong at the point of attack. They won't get moved. And they got Ashawn. Ashawn is not that much of a pass rusher. I'm not going to lie to y'all. He's not that much of a pass rusher. But that boy can play the run. He can play the run. So they knew what they wanted to do. Ashawn Robinson looked like a mean dude. Bald head with a beard. Bald head with a beard. Bald head with a beard, bro. Playing D-line. Look at this. This dude, he looked like a bouncer. He looked like he'll throw you out of the bar or the club. He looked like he'll throw you out of a bar or a club. The crazy part about it is, bro, the crazy part about this thing, the crazy part about it is Ashawn Robinson, he's always looked like that. He's always looked like that. This dude has been a grown man his whole life. He's been a grown man his whole life. Bruh has been a grown man his whole life. Look at this. Bruh, look. This is him in high school. Anybody that's willing to be bald head with a beard in high school is insane. Anybody that's willing to be willingly bald head with a beard in high school is insane. That's crazy. Come on, man. This is high school. His brother's 18 at the most. Come on. Like, we got some dudes up front, man. There's some dudes up front. So building the team from the inside, interior, strong on the interior. I like the philosophy, man. Look, say what you want about Matt Rule. He had a plan. It sucked, but he had a plan. Frank Wright did not have a plan. He did not have a plan. I'd rather somebody have a plan and just be flat out wrong. I'd rather have somebody be have a plan and just be misguided and be flat out wrong than somebody that doesn't have a plan. Now, Matt Rule was just hard-headed. Matt Rule was just hard-headed because he didn't want to change his plan. But they clearly have a plan. Building the team up to be strong up the middle, the interior, offensive line, interior, defensive line, added a linebacker, added a safety. Bro, yeah, dog. Do I need to pull it back up? Bro, this is high school. 18 years old. Bald head and a beard. My beard, I just turned 33 and my beard don't connect. This man beard connected 18. This is a full chest strap. A grown man, dog. Grown man. Bro. Come on, man. We got some dudes. You say I played against him in intramural. He is who he say he is. So you played against freshman year in college, yeah. So they're building the team from the inside, man. And let's move on to Josie Jewell because I haven't watched. To be honest, I have not watched Josie Jewell's film yet. Hearing Shaq brag about him, hearing Shaq talk about him, and just seeing him out there running around, I gotta go take a second look. The nickname is the Outlaw. Nickname is the Outlaw. You know? But Shaq talked about how smart he is, how he was teaching Shaq something. And Shaq been in the league 10 years. Shaq been in the game 10 years. So having somebody smart out there to pair with Shaq inside, I'm excited. I'm excited. Said Jordan Fuller I like to see Jordan Fuller get more notoriety. Feels like no one speaks on him. I got you, bro. I'll add him to the list of the film breakdown. I've seen his tape. I've seen his tape. It's solid. I'll work on something for him too. You're right though. Nobody's really talked about him much. Nobody's talked about him much. But I think he could be a very quality addition. And he's a system guy. But moving on to the draft part, Xavier Legette. Obviously, he's a character, bro. Hearing him talk football like assignments. I got MDM on the zone and like just the country. Y'all know how I feel about him. High-end country, bro. But I think it was really true. Like he really, I think he might have forced the issue. Like I think, and it's a chess move on him. It was a chess move by him to get himself up into the first round, more money. But it sounds like, and confirmed pretty much, that they got nervous. You can see the tension in the draft room. You can see the tension in the draft room. They thought that he wouldn't be there. So they had to go get him. They had to go get him. They had to go get him. And they even said it. They was like, man, you talk too much, bro. You talk too much. They said that he had the 33 was out of there because he told everybody. He told everybody he was going to be picked. So they had to go get him. So he get happy hearing XL talk, no diddy. Bro, it's funny. It's cinema. He need to be mic'd up for a game. I want to hear him talking some trash. Said Carolina should have someone with that Leggett talk to come and see. Get somebody from Mullins. Yeah, him on the 49ers would be crazy. Him on the 49ers would be crazy. Said, should have somebody rate the blueprint from 1 to 10. If I had to rate the second part, the first part was solid, but it was Part 2, I would definitely give it a solid 8. I would give it a solid 8. My only knock on them is they didn't do a ton of time going into the later draft picks, which is, I get it. They're 5th, 6th, 7th rounders. Cool. And they didn't really do a ton for some of the other free agents. They talked to Jordan Fuller a little bit on that front. They barely talked about DJ Wanham. I wanted to hear a little bit of the thought process there. They kind of framed it like they targeted Clowney the whole time. I think they wanted Clowney, but they didn't obviously remember the Chase Young sweepstakes. They didn't mention the Burns trade at all. They didn't mention the reason why they needed to go at the DNs. But I would have liked a little bit more detail on that front. I did like some of the details though. Obviously about Leggett, obviously about the free agency and the meetings and the scouting meetings and stuff like that. So that was cool. Somebody asked, yes, they do have a female scout or coach. I can't tell. She seemed like she was a scout, but she also looked like a coach at the same time. It was 2 ladies in there. The lady that was reading off Xavier Leggett's profile, that was a lady. But the other thing that I thought was very, very interesting was them talking about the trade. So the trade back and then the trade up. They tried to play it like they didn't care about next year's second, and they didn't. They didn't go out looking for it. It fell in their lap. Brent Tillis got a text message from the Rams, and it fell in their lap. So all the picks for next year's draft are in place, in every round at least. So it kind of fell in their lap. Being patient and being fluid paid off for them in that front. Now, trading up for Jonathan Brooks, I know, was argued by some people. A lot of people on Twitter didn't like Jonathan Brooks as RB1. My only knock on Jonathan Brooks was the injury. I thought that the injury put him, I couldn't honestly, in good faith, put a running back that was injured at RB1. That's why I had Trey Benson. But I was not mad that we drafted Jonathan Brooks. I see the vision. He got the home run threat. You've seen the film breakdown I made. He's got the wiggle. He's got it all. Catch the ball out of the backfield. He's young, low mileage, a lot of tread on the tires. But you can hear them talk about they knew the Giants brought in Brooks. And so they wanted to make sure they beat the Giants. This is a lot of people's thought process when it happened. We didn't get confirmation, but we do now. They wanted to beat out the Giants because they knew the Giants wanted the running back. And lo and behold, they were right. If it's your guy, it's your guy. Some people thought that they could have waited and let Trey Benson fall to them. They like Brooks. I like Brooks a little bit better than Benson. But I had Benson as my RB1 because of the injury, so I wasn't hating it. I wasn't. So it's I get it. I get people being upset because you trading up for a running back seems iffy. Yeah, I liked Ray Davis as well. I did my running back evaluation video. I liked Ray Davis as well. So I think Jay Brooks is going to be nice. Not going to lie, something about RB1 with thinner legs. I can't get Julius. Yeah, Yeah, I think Brooks, if he gets healthy, man, if he can bounce back to where to get on back on that same trajectory, I'm good. So we got a squad of cat dogs. Put that on a t-shirt. Cardiac cats with a bunch of dogs. Put it on a t-shirt. So I love Lee Guest accent. Love his smile. I think he's going to be a great asset to Bryce. I do too, man. You gotta respect the hometown kid, his background. He puts in a lot of work. Seems like a good dude. Nice head on his shoulders, man. It's hard not to root for that guy. Is Sheridan gonna get a fair shake? We'll see. What's it called? Dave Canales said that he's gonna get a lot of work in preseason. He said it. He said a lot of work in preseason and training camp. They asked Dave Canales about Sheridan. He said he's gonna get a lot of work. A lot of work. So we're gonna get to see what he's got. Very productive in college. I'm sure him being an undersized running back, like I used to be myself, he'll end up being one of my camp darlings. You know, I always have a couple guys at camp that I see that ball out, that I try to give a little bit of extra love. Last year was Gary Jennings. He was making plays. He did not make the team, but Gary Jennings just won a ring in the UFL. He just won a ring in the UFL. Shout out to Gary Jennings. Kenny Robinson, former Panther, he won one too. Deontay Brown, former Panther, he won a ring as well in the UFL. So Panthers got a lot of players in the UFL. But we shall see. Yeah, I do like Brooks though. I like Brooks. Yeah, he also, let me find that little part that Dan Morgan had as well about the Trevin Wallace pick. That's what I want to see. Let me see. Yeah, we got a lot of receivers, bro. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. No, there's only going to be 2 parts. Only 2 parts of the blueprint. Only going to be 2 parts. They said. Let me see if I can find this part. They traded back. Here we go. Found it. Here we go.
Hey, we'll do it.
Carolina has traded 6. The New York Jets are now on the clock.
All we do is trade.
That's what we do.
You know, a lot of DBs went off the board, if I can recall. We like some of those guys. So I think when, they started coming off the board, you quickly have to, change your strategy and adapt and adjust. And, that's a big part of my job.
I think one of them's going to be there.
I do too.
So they said that they were looking at DB. A lot of DBs were going off the board. They said they had to change their strategy. They traded back. That trade back it screwed us out of getting a DB. They wanted a DB and they traded back. That was round. We tried it. We got rid of our fifths, I think, or third, something like that. But anyway, we missed out on getting a DB, and clearly Dan Morgan said that they wanted to get one. And so you gamble on that. You end up getting Trevin Wallace, but you gamble on that, and now you end up going into the year with J.C. Horn, who hasn't completed a full season as a pro, as your cornerback one. You feel good about that. He may get hurt. Scary. Dane Jackson, who's a rotational guy. You know what I'm saying? He's been a rotational guy. Is probably going to be a cornerback too. So that's a gamble that's a gamble you got to live with. You have to live with that. You have to live with that. You did get what you wanted, but you missed out on something. Like I said, clearly a DB was desired. The bright side is they didn't reach. The bright side is they did not reach for a guy, a DB. A lot of people can debate if Trevin Wallace was a reach or not. But the bright side is they didn't reach. The downside is you missed out. And now you're playing negotiation and hardball with Stephon Gilmore. I'm uneasy, man. I'm uneasy. Personally, that's my biggest question mark on the roster going forward. There's some other ones that are close. The depth at edge, of course, is a question. What is Icky gonna do? That's a question. I know people are questioning the center. I'm not a big a question mark on the center because I like Corbett, to be honest. But that cornerback room concerns me, man. It concerns me. So we will see how things shake out. But clearly, they had a desire for something. The board didn't fall how they wanted, and they missed out when it comes to corner at that spot. They ended up taking Shao Smith-Wade, who's a nickel, not an outside corner. He plays on the inside. But we'll see. It's a risk. It's a risk you take. It's a risk you take. But you got to live with it. Last thing. I talked about it during and I paused it. Dave saying the hot word. He said the forbidden word. He did. He said the word. He said the forbidden word. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. So we talked about corner. The scout that they're talking to. Talk about Shao Smith-Wade.
Yeah. Really, really smart. Just great mindset. I had an A on it. Yeah. Really,
One more time.
Just great mindset.
They had an A. They had an A on Shao Smith-Wade. That's what it says right here. They had an A on Shao Smith-Wade, an A grade. I'm not exactly sure who this scout is right here that's talking. And I don't know what color polo that is. But he said he had an A on him. Okay. He said he had an A on him. So, They feel good about him at the nickel. The mindset, like you hear the common denominator, they keep talking about mindset. They keep talking about mindset. And so it was one of they get conviction. It is what it is. It is what it is. But let me see if I can find that clip. See, we talked about Dave Canales saying the trigger word or trigger words. He said the trigger word. He said it, y'all. He said it. One of us. OOU. Y'all see that? The caption's there. OOU. Hey man, we need to win. Cause the Panthers, we got some trauma from prior coaches. Using the term vanilla, Dave has already used it. One of us, he used it. We need some winning. Winning will heal. Winning will cure everything. Because when I heard that, I cringed a little bit. Almost like a jump scare a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. A little bit of a jump scare. One of us. But, I mean, I don't know. I like Dave, man. I think he's going to be good. I love what I saw from this. I love the collaboration. I love the unity. I love that how everybody was on the same page with Leggett, and they have a plan. They've been preaching the plan. You can understand what they're trying to do. Now, will this work when it comes to the field? We'll see. But the fact that they have a plan, like I said, compared to last year, it's a breath of fresh air. It's a breath of fresh air. The fact that they actually have a plan. That shouldn't be a hot take. It shouldn't be it's not even great. It's not even anything crazy. It's not even anything crazy. That's the bare minimum. But they have a plan. That's all we can ask for. Now, if it works, we'll see. Like I said, Matt Rule at least had a plan. It was trash, and he didn't want to change it, but he had a plan. Frank Reich did not have a plan. They have a plan now. So we'll see how it works, man. But this is good, man. This is fun. I had a great time watching this, chilling with y'all, kicking it with y'all. I got a lot of people hit me up, so I got to get back to them. Shout out to everybody that hit me up, shouting me out because they saw me and heard me in the video and saw my name in the credits. That felt good. It's very, very encouraging. Y'all know how I get on this channel. I'm honest with y'all. I keep it real with y'all. I let y'all know where my mind is at. Creating content is tough. It's slow right now too. You know what I'm saying? I've been making content 7 years. I've come a long way, and I'm thankful for where I'm at. But like the microwave society that we in, I get impatient sometimes, unfortunately, but I got to stay the race, stay the course. But this is good to see that somebody's watching. It's very, very encouraging, very, very motivating. Made me want to get back on the grind. So I'm about to get back in my zone soon and very soon. And we keep pushing. We keep pushing. Kevin Comstock, what up, though? Jay Grizzly, appreciate you tuning in, bro. Great show as always. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate everybody that came in. Shout out to everybody on the super chats. Zaki81, Hero Raven Song, and Dylan from FPFO. Shout out to everybody that dropped the what up, though. The effort means a lot. Exactly. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Like I said, my Xavier Legette film breakdown. If you weren't here at the beginning, I have a Xavier Legette film breakdown coming out. I'm aiming for tomorrow. I have it done. I got a little stuff I have to add to it, a couple tweaks, but it's 30 minutes, almost 30 minutes, 27-minute film breakdown. Very, very thorough of Xavier Legette. 27 minutes of film. So set some time aside. It'll drop tomorrow evening, probably around 5, 5:30, 6 Eastern. Let me clarify because I know we got people watching all over the country and even the globe. Shout out to Germany. But yeah, it's coming. Very, very thorough breakdown. Put a lot of work into it. So make sure you guys set your notifications so YouTube will notify you. More stuff coming as well. I appreciate you guys watching, man. I'm going to log off, get me one more beer to celebrate. Maybe pop me a bottle of champagne. I'm off tomorrow. Celebrate go celebrate Juneteenth. Federal holiday. Go celebrate Juneteenth. Throw something on the grill. I'm about to do that myself. Shout out to Juneteenth, a celebration. But I got y'all. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm out of here. Peace.